So welcome in Amsterdam, and we're here still in my polytunnel. My cacti, my Trichocereus cacti are all here still in this polytunnel. And actually since last video there are even more cacti now, because my Trichocereus cacti will overwinter in this polytunnel. We are here in Amsterdam in hardiness zone 8, so they won't survive without this polytunnel. But I also have cacti which won't even survive in this polytunnel. So they are inside my house for winter, but now, since the weather is better, they are also in my polytunnel. So this one here, for example, is a saguaro, which can survive in this in the winters here that we have here. Also some other, like this one is a cardone, Mexican cardone, a false saguaro, and we have there Palaschia. This one here is Neo-Raimundia, and there in the corner you have a Sirius. It's a Forbesii, and they get indoors for the winter, but since we have nice weather now, not so much frost, they go into my tunnel. And actually in my last video I shown you my named clones, but I forgot one, so I'm gonna show it now. I don't know if you can see it with the light, but this one here is called a psychonaut. It's a Brigesii from Australia. I don't know if you can see it, but it has like very nice pups there. And yeah, it's a Brigesii. It's called psychonaut, and you write it with psycho and then followed with a 0. But actually in this video I want to talk about one specific cross, an hybrid, and that would be Malo 8 crossed with Malo 4. So Malo 8x, Malo 4. So I had 6 different seedlings. I bought them a few years ago. I bought them like 2 or 3 inch, so that's like 10 centimeters, and they had already some different phenotypes. So that's why it's nice to have like hybrids of hybrids, so then you get like really different phenotypes. So I numbered them or named them clone A to F, and I numbered them based on how high they were, the length. So let's start with with clone A. So that's this one, and this phenotype is that it grows fast and it has long spines. So as you can see, it has long spines and it grows fast. But it's not really fat. And yeah, so this is clone A, the phenotype with the long spines. So clone B also has long spines and also grows fast, this one, but it has pops, so it's growed a little bit less fast in the top, but it has the same phenotype. It has these long spines and it grows fast. And you can see it has like new pups, and in pups you can usually see a little bit more about the mature phenotype. So you can see it here. It has spines, it has grooves, deep grooves, and well, this B. So the C was very different from the others. So the C clone is this one. So it has short spines. It's not spineless, but it has short spines. And it has 3 pups already, and it was actually damaged when I bought it. So it had already a pop on top of it, and a small pop, and it was very blocky, that pop. So it looked like the statue of Easter Island. So I rather call this one Rapa Nui. So that's the real name, the indigenous name of Easter Island, because it really looked like the statues there. And well, this one is actually very blocky, so it means that the grooves block out or fold out very quickly. And I thought maybe it was yeah, something caused by environmental cues, but as you can see with the pops, it's there also. So the pops are also very the grooves fold out very soon already, especially if you compare it with clone B. So look at the pop, it's almost like a hexagonal, so not a star form, but like filled hexagonal form. And if you go to the pop of clone B, you really see the star form. So the grooves, they stay. So C is yeah, really blocky. So yeah, I like it. I like to give it a name, and Rapa Nui seems to be a name that fits very well. So let's continue with D then. The D, E and F were like spineless. So this one here is E. So that didn't pop yet, but this one grows fatter than the others. It has almost no spines. I mean, you can feel it, just like a scop. You can feel them, but you hardly see any spines. And they get fat, but they grow not as quick as the first two, A and B. But they grow just like normal San Pedro cacti. And if we go to E then, clone E, you see that one has a pop already. And this one is actually the biggest, so the fattest. So I like them fat. So yeah, this one is a keeper. It grows really fat, and you can see it in the pop also. It shows like being fat. So especially if you compare it with the pop of B. So this is not really fat. It's more, yeah, it's normal. And this one is really fat. So, and from clone C, from Rapa Nui, it's really blocky. So let's go to the last one. So the last one was the smallest when I got it as a seedling. And you can see the thin growth, but it was probably the smallest because it had yeah, the worst place in the pot, because they were all growing, all six, in one small pot, small container. And so when I bought it, the guy that sold it to me, he said yeah, they were like neglected in a small pot, so they weren't in full potential. But this one has a small like a thin growth in the beginning, but now when it grows in its own pot, you see that it gets fat also. I like the form of it. And this one has also 6 ribs, which usually looks nicer than the 7 ribs. So this one, number D, or clone D, has 7 ribs, and clone F has 6 ribs. So I don't know, it looks kind of nicer. So if we look at the pops, then you can see a little bit of the potential for mature growth. So if you look at the pop here of clone B, you can see they are spiny. They have deep grooves, but they are have a smooth form, just like the tip here. It doesn't have this fatness like this. I mean it's still a pup. This is D, clone D, and it really has this kind of look that it's gonna be fat. Here, this tip also, it's fat. And then of course Rapa Nui, which has 5 ribs, the tip, which was of course that pup that was very blocky, and that's why I called it like that. But if you look at the pups, the basal pups, they have all 6 ribs, but they are all very blocky. So Rapa Nui. This is clone A again. This is the largest. It doesn't have any basal pups, so it was only growing. And if I ever want to breed, to cross some cacti, then probably I would use this one for if I want to select for speed, because this one grows fast. This one for blockiness, and this one for fatness. So if I want to have them fat, then I would use this one. Okay, so that's my story about Malo 8 crossed with Malo 4. Malo X, Malo 8X, Malo 4. And well, thanks for watching. See you later.